3 months after Cardi B welcomed her baby boy with her Super Bowl-bound New England Patriots star Stefon Diggs, he was asked whether his end zone includes marriage.
Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda, maybe, right? I gotta get mine first, though.
So we just found out why Cardi B spent $1.2 million on Stefon Diggs' Super Bowl debut. And baby, it wasn't just to watch him play. That party she planned, it was supposed to be her engagement party. He was supposed to propose after the game, but instead he brought his baby mama and Offset's mistress to sit front row and left Cardi looking like a fool. Y'all, we talked about this breakup. We talked about how messy it was, how Cardi unfollowed him immediately after the Patriots lost, how she left the game early, how that $1.2 million party got canceled. But now we know why she was so devastated. The rumor circulating the internet right now is that the big celebration she planned wasn't just a Super Bowl party, it was supposed to be a surprise engagement party. She thought he was going to get down on one knee after the game and make it official. And you saw that clip at the beginning of this video, right? When they asked Stefon about marriage and he said, "It's on the agenda, I got to get my ring first." That man had no intentions of proposing to her. None. Zero. He knew what she was planning, and he let her do it anyway. We were all wondering why Cardi would spend so lavishly on a Super Bowl party, flying folks out on private jets, box seats for her family and his family, catering, entertainment, the whole nine. For what, a football game? Nah, it wasn't for a game, y'all. According to what the streets are saying, it was supposed to be their engagement party. Now, I gotta ask, for $1.2 million, did she buy her own ring too? I'm just asking, was the ring included in the event budget? Because we know dang well Stefon had no intentions of wifing her up. Like, did this man sit back and watch her plan a whole engagement party, spend over $1 million, coordinate flights, book venues, invite family and friends, and just say nothing? Just let her think it was gonna happen? That's not just cold, that's cruel. And here's where it gets diabolical, y'all. Some people think Pree was in on this the whole time. Her and Stefon knew there wasn't going to be an engagement party. They knew he wasn't proposing, and they let Cardi B go out there and make a Super Bowl fool of herself. Think about it. Pree shows up at the game, sits front row with the family. The baby mama is also there, front and center. And Cardi is sitting there thinking she's about to become Mrs. Diggs in a few hours. But instead, she got publicly humiliated. So now it's all making sense. She didn't leave at halftime just because the Patriots were losing. She left because she was pissed. She was heated. She was embarrassed. She saw Pree. She saw the optics. And she knew there was no proposal coming. There was no ring. There was no engagement party. It was all a lie. And she had already spent the money. She had already flown people out. She had already set everything up. And now she had to cancel it all in front of everyone. Can you imagine how that feels? Planning your own engagement party, putting in all that work, spending all that money, and then realizing the man you're doing it for was never going to show up for you the way you showed up for him? Cardi believed she was special. She believed her fame, her money, her status made her untouchable. She believed Stefon was different, that he saw her, that he loved her enough to make it official. But he didn't. And he let her find out in the most public, most humiliating way possible. And if Pree was in on it, if she and Stefon really did coordinate this whole thing to embarrass Cardi, that's a level of wickedness I cannot even wrap my head around. Because Pree is Offset's ex-mistress. She allegedly got pregnant by Offset, and now she's linked to Stefon. So she's connected to both men in Cardi's life. And she shows up at the Super Bowl, sits with the family, and watches Cardi's world fall apart in real time. If that's not a setup, I don't know what is. And the worst part, Stefon didn't even try to hide it. He brought both women. He sat them front row. He made sure Cardi saw them. He made sure the world saw them. He wanted her to know she wasn't the priority. He wanted her to know she was just another option. And he did it on the biggest stage possible. That's not an accident, y'all. That's a message. Now, Cardi is about to start touring. She's got a whole career to focus on. But this This is gonna follow her. The headlines, the memes, the jokes, she really thought he was gonna propose comments. And she has to stand on stage and perform like none of this happened. Like she didn't just get played in front of the entire world. Like she didn't just lose $1.2 million on a party that never happened. That takes strength. And I hope she has it, because the internet is ruthless. So what do y'all think? Was this a coordinated takedown? Did Pree and Stefon plan this from the beginning? Or was Cardi just naive and got caught up in a situation she should have seen coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want me to dive into that love spell tea we mentioned earlier, let me know. Because if Cardi put a hex on him, this story is about to get even messier. That's the tea. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.